Up goes Hunter, good play. Daniel was great. That was fantastic stuff. The handball from Martin opened things up as Bontempelli gets them going. That was great football. Now the handball goes from Hannon. Hunter. Macrae. Kick is magnificent. And Weightman takes the mark and will line up for goal. Great young man of the competition. Plenty of skills about him. Not overawed at all. And Cody Weightman goes bang and puts it straight through the middle.
Back. It's all about using your numbers around the contest to create some indecision forward of the ball. Pretty handy kick too.
Williams towards the wing. Nicely done by Daniel. Gives a hand pass away to Martin. The Bulldogs building. Bontempelli, a soft little kick over the top to Hannon. Lots of white jumpers bursting forward here for the Dogs. Hand pass away down the line to Hunter. Now Macrae had a kick short down the line. Decided to cut it back on the angle. Sensational use of the football from Jack Macrae to the chest of Weightman.
Good composed ball movement there by the Western Bulldogs. Coming down this flank here. I think it was Bontempelli. Didn't just pull the trigger and kick it long. Realised he had the outnumber down the line and they used it, and it was a terrific kick inside.
Cody Weightman to kick for goal for the Dogs. He's got it. And the Bulldogs stretch their lead out to 8 points on the scoreboard.
Forward centre wing. They set for the mark. It was Hunter. Came back to Martin now. In turn to Bontempelli. He goes over the top. Mark's been taken there by Hannon. Ends up now with Macrae. What a brilliant kick into Weightman. What a brilliant kick there by Jack Macrae. One of the star performers for the Bulldogs.
Unbelievable skills there, and you could see what the Bulldogs were building up to, Pete, here from virtually half back with English with a short kick, and then they gradually got the ball going, but they kept it moving. They didn't stop, and that was the key, and they had runners to support, and now Weightman shot on goal.
Well, Cody Weightman, he was coached by Matthew Lloyd at school, so you thought he would have taught him a bit about goal kicking, and he's done just that, because he's kicked it right through. It did not deviate from right in the middle of the major opening.
Looking for Hunter, off hands, mopped up there by Daniel. Handball to Martin, handball to Bont. The Dockers passed halfway on the northern wing. Short kick to Hannon. Handball away to Hunter, now at left half forward. Gets it onto Macrae, inside 50. Chisels the ball beautifully onto the chest of Weightman. It never went above waist height and just landed beautifully in the lap of Weightman, who marks 25 metres out, a slight angle to the left.
The best thing about that decision is when he received that handball, he had no time to release, but his vision to be able to spot him up inside was very good.
The Rising Star nominee from round 10 comes in and puts it through.
Back Daniel, normally good by hand. That was sublime. And Stephen Martin off to the Bontempelli. Chips it over the top. Mark taken by Hannon. He's got some runners along the boundary. In turn, it's Hunter. By hand, Macrae got a short option. Oh, spearing footy is a gem. He cut it back. Left footers, they always look beautiful when they hit the ball sweetly. And he could have blazed, but he saw 2 or 3 options. And he hits his man. Shot on goal coming up for Cody Weightman. It was extraordinary.
Oh, it was a superb kick. Just watching the Camelot replay, the handball from Hunter, he actually had his back facing goals as he received the ball, turned on a sixpence, and then pulled it at 90-degree angles.
Cody Weightman, he kicks and he steers it home. The Dogs get a response. They're back out to 8 points. They're 3-3-21. The Dockers are 2-1-13.
The wing, Hunter flew high, couldn't gather. Well done, Daniel. Fancy little hand pass. Now it's in the hands of Bont. He chips it over the top, and Hannon, the former Demon, takes the mark, gives it off to Hunter. Had to bend down and get it. Gives it to Macrae. Macrae's kick, unbelievable to Weightman. That was superb. Standing on the boundary, just snapped it round the corner and right onto the chest of his teammate. 2-3-15 plays, 2-1-13. This is worthy of a goal.
You wonder how he gets 30 possessions every week. He started from defensive 50, did not get his hand on the football once until that last disposal inside 50. Just worked his absolute backside off.
So the youngster, very lively around the forward 50, and he caps off a special piece of play with a beauty of a goal. And the Doggies stretch out that lead. They're 3-3-21. The Dockers 2-1-13 on the Triple M AGA Liquor scoreboard. Here's Embers and X-Man.
Well, that was just the Bulldogs in full flight. That's what they do. Transition football, and they just run and they link up, and they just use the play going by. And X mentioned it, Macrae just wanted to work and ended up getting himself in a really good position just because of that work rate. And then again, just be able to lower the eyes and kick inside. A couple of times now, Lockie Hunter to a dangerous spot, Macrae to a dangerous spot. Selfless football from the Dogs.